This is a nightmare to play against on Pearl.
When this machine of Sentinels
For sure, like the wall's very varied. You can always jump over the wall in certain situations, right? Like, especially over towards these areas, it's not that good. But no joke, like this wall over towards B, and then having some other walls over towards A, like more passive walls, is so strong. I just think Vice is great at the moment. Like, having to default on attack is a nightmare. And having... I just think there's so many setups you can do. G2 on defense, Sentinels on attack. And I think the Fawns update was probably a bit too much, but Vice ruins the game. Yeah, kind of, but I mean, yeah. It means it's like slow play a lot of the time. You can't. You go to default.
Arcro's is going to flash Trent out, but he's still going to set this one up, trying to get information with a recon, but Sentinels are way too fast.
Okay, much better start.
They break upon them like waves on rock. And now they're sat in this side proper. Leaf gets picked off there as the smoke clears. Jorg is good for only the one. And Jonah P.
They got too many high HPs for him to do this, right? Pretty sure.
We'll have a chance to get involved with Sentinels.
Okay, I wasn't fully convinced, to be honest with you. Pistols, we've got a 1-2. It's a great start for Sentinel. Were you expecting Vice to be used this much? I was expecting, because we saw a good amount of Vice in the off-season, I thought it was more of a one and done, to be honest. And then NRG like changed it up a good amount, and I was like, okay, maybe it's not as one and done than I thought. And then they added the Vine buff. And the Vine buff... The Vine buff means that you can't disrespect a bit of util that you used to be able to disrespect, which changes a lot.
Played in VCT over in Europe last year, now back on NA soil. He's got to get into the mix. He does on round
we're out
one.
here dinking.
On the Leaf, and he's forced to retreat.
Yeah, Leaf was hoping to intervene there as the orb was once again secured. And John.
The Fawns last 10 seconds. Yeah, I do think they need a slight change. Vines do what old Killjoy Molly did. I'm not even sure if it's like a direct comparison. It's weird. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Is in like you can't disrespect it. Is what you're saying.
Teleport away back to the rest of the squad who are going to have to deal with Leaf, but a very low HP.
Got to make the wall breakable. Nah, I think the wall's fine if the vines aren't crazy good.
There's the drone. Second here, gate crash over towards this A side. They're going to hit it hard and instantly Leaf already plucked out of the mix. So once again, an open side here for Sentinels.
Are you saying that there is counter play, I guess, and you don't have to default?
Even actually got the suppress on Leaf, so he couldn't teleport away. Just caught trying to retreat into Flowers. It's all classics for G2. Sen would love to have a clean bonus round.
Yeah, and I mean, Second's gonna go hunting.
Into it.
They're in a spot to snowball.
A little bit of extra cash.
Second doesn't even need to get a kill here. Def is fine. Or he could just get all of them.
Every orb has been funneled to Zekken.
Yeah, and honestly, he might as well not give them an orb. Yeah, now they're changing it up. And the raids go next.
Now Narrate is on the hunt, trying to find the G2 players over in spawn.
It's okay, you got heavy armor, you can still save.
Won't spot anything. Out of order it goes.
It's close.
His old orbs just vaporize.
This is a good sign from Sentinels, though. Everyone was great here. And they spot the TP. But
on that level, though, that shows you that their heads are in the game, despite map 1 being an absolute challenge.
Oh, you're right. Yep, completely suppressed. Was Leaf? We are proper orb maxing here, Wyatt.
Killed Valen and Trent 2 rounds in a row. Well, I killed Valen.
Yeah, Zekken off to a good start.
Okay, well, we're definitely using the Oro. We've got the Bucky on the go.
Positioning it as the best duelist in the meta in their opinions, respectively. Here's Leaf, though. Early Outlaw. Pressed up into a main.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, he has less options now.
Whoa!
Oh my god, we got no util on the back of that, by the way. That's pure... I'm not sure that's good, man. I don't know how he's getting away with that. Did I miss some util? I felt like there was no util here. There was a late fade eye.
And now they're just waiting as well. John doesn't have his utility.
His clone? I mean, yeah, but I'm not sure we count that.
Goes off, G2 have to tap this. They have to get the util out.
Here's the Horde coming down that was destroyed straight away. Razor Vine also could not be deployed. Sentinels peer in here. They're just going to contact check this. Narain's able to get one though. He's had a decent game.
Sticking.
Of course, the KO util is going to be there.
Oh, God, it's been rough one to lose.
All up to John. Trent drops.
You can actually
John
tank a bullet now.
with the ghost. Spray on Valen, it's got to half, and Valen's able to win it out. It's about as close as it gets.
Damn.
And G2
Still, though, they should be happy with the damage.
Barely. Valen, 34 HP.
So Bucky was the util. The util just came in late for sure. Like the fade eye and the salvos were just a little bit late, but I mean he went for it, man.
Drift, that early ultimate that Zekken acquired, getting all the kills on the prior 2 rounds.
This little fake smoke, by the way, is genius from him.
pants type stuff.
Can we just appreciate how incredible that fake smoke was?
Seeding that
Silent
side for G2
3
allow
with the
them to
prime.
come in and
Thank
hope to
you
flood with
so
some
much.
form of
Thank you,
util,
thank
but
you.
It also to get shut down, and they've got to just contact swing into the
Why
side.
peek that? Dude, he thinks it's a real smoke. He thinks he's just going to try stick it. The fake smoke here is incredible.
On the angle flashed up, and that's going to force him to use that teleport, get out to safety. A main is now controlled by Sen.
They might just leave the loose end of Bang here for the time being.
Yeah, just insert him, control that space. All the while, try and get a bit deeper into mid. Zelsa's pressed up towards the doors, the spike working towards Art.
Trent sees Sentinels just ambling back into Plaza only now, so can obviously surmise that they previously were thick over towards the A side and pulled out.
Now G2 could definitely feel that there may be an A split looming with that Prowler going through Art and getting control of A main early were Sen, right? But now pressuring towards Link. I like how they're working the map here. They're keeping G2 guessing.
Okay, Jorg is containing them though. He's actually going to go back into the corner that previously was targeted by the salvo.
This is a beautiful pivot from John QD. Great calling.
Good luck to Valen. If Valen gets a kill and can get out of there, he's owned it.
There it goes, getting into the A site now. Oh, the pressure on Valen.
Oh, he's sticking this.
All of his secrets going to be laid bare now. They know that Valen is going to be tucked here by Dugout. That's just a clone. He knows it.
Oh god.
He
did so good tucking in though. Managed to get 2 before they took him down. And then, ooh, 16 HP.
Still good damage done onto Zelsis now as Leaf is snarled up amongst that Razor Vine. The Professor though deals with the Mastermind, and it's all on Zelsis here to hold the fort of this post plan. The Razor Vine again giving him a little bit of breathing room, but G2 swing him.
Okay, I mean, they got plant 2-4. They can still buy, right?
Great mid-round pivot from Sentinels as well. The way they work the map there
3, 3,
was really
3, 4, 3, 6.
Drawing Trent back over towards B. The site mostly vacant aside from Valen, who was really entrenched.
Why they're over pushing here? It's not even the fact that they're over pushing. Like, this isn't too bad. They've also created so much pressure over towards B that they think there's going to be way more people over towards B. It's the fact that they see the Astra with the fade eye, and you see an Astra that doesn't have that has Astra ult. Like, you know that if you kill that Astra, that they can't Astra ult retake. If you do so much by killing that Astra. They tunnel visioned a little bit, but I feel like Valen played it good. It's also very hard to defend A when they have an Astra ult. Right, everyone just does like this. It's very hard to play against. Or if they pinch over towards Art, which they kind of were doing, then it would be this. So chat, they managed to get a buyout here, so we should pay attention because
the Jaw Leaf duo right there.
For sure, this is the round. Got 2 people that can get 1 shot. We got Astro for retake, Trent's 1 away, and that's it. Always.
That's Bang and Jean QT.
The narrowest of gaps.
Oh boy.
Get something here. The reaction time. Not quite there. Zelsis with the punish.
Wait, why are we not TPing out of here, Leaf?
150 players on the field.
Little greedy on this one.
Jorg has to stave off all of this frustrating util from Narrate.
Yeah, he really wants to pay back the favor, find that trade. At the very least, gets some valuable utility out of Narrate right there. You know, the Prowler expended. Sen have gathered up though for.
Yeah, they
the
still got
B.
30 seconds to deal with the
Find that
wall over
kill with
towards
the
B.
high
Bit of a
bullet
nightmare. There's a
penetration
flash
from
as
the
well, and then we
Guardian.
just
They'll have
got
to deal with
one
the
Yori
sheer
flash as
wall.
well.
They wanna
Dude,
get this
I
proc
think G2
ASAP.
still win this, no? They got so much
Zek, of
here.
course, knows this. He would like to get into
Even
halls
in,
and be a bit of a nuisance, but
Trent's
he's gonna see that
recon.
gate crash coming. He might have to give some of that
Trent's
space
recon
up
might
now.
actually
Here come
own
the salvos.
everyone.
Razorvine also going to be deployed. C's committed to that as well. Jorgs on the corner though. Jorgs on the corner.
Holy!
Jorgs set up on the swing.
And they all try force through the wall, off the wall, they flash, and off the wall they have a recon. Oh my. And that is a heavy lockdown on B as well. You're gonna feel like you can't go B.
That is tragic.
Bro, you are calling a timeout instantly after that.
Insane lineup. Oh, Neri trying to get in for the trade as well. He didn't even move his mouse.
Yeah, the recon would have wrecked them all as well. Recon, yeah, he's just like, my recon's gonna get them all. He didn't even have time for a recon to scan everyone. They're all dead.
Well, I'll tell you what, so much of the narratives was
Well, at least they find out that the wall's over towards B and they call an early timeout.
I don't think they're going to be complaining.
This has definitely been Jaw's best series so far with the G2 team in kickoff. Phenomenal stuff.
Just like G2 because of how perfect they played. Does that make sense? The scrappy games can be fun to watch. I get where you're coming from. I think this team's definitely more fun to watch these days than they were last year.
Fast hits, they slowed down the tempo so much in that round, and they know what they're going up against. They know they've got to deal with the Vice util. They know they have to hit the side through the Seas wall, but they've got the
Where's the map 1 VODs? Dude, I'm not even sure my internet's that good. Hold on.
Don't account for Jorgamo.
What's frustrating for Sen is that they've had good
yes, it is.
mid-rounding.
There you go.
2 rounds ago,
Uploaded
that
now.
pivot that John called going over to A with the site only having 1 player, then they end up losing post plant. There, the real mistake was letting time get so low against the Vice. They have to wait out the wall, so when they actually get into that execute together, they have so much
They
to
force
cover
them
in
down
such
to
a
Nico,
short
and we do
period of
not have
time,
much
and
for
John
this
really
one.
just goes unnoticed when the
Let's
focus was
see
on trying to
if they
keep
decide to use
finding
any
back
ults.
So tough. So tough. Zekin has the Sheriff into this round. The only weapon of any note for Sen.
Okay, different setup here. This time for G2, they've actually sent Leaf over towards Art. Just hold a contact angle. And Sen do fight a little bit for aim. Probably not
Can they
expecting to be
default
allowed to
B
hit
to
so
get the
far.
wall? They might do
tells them
next
that
round.
Chamber is
Dude,
not
it's still a nightmare though. Do you know
on
how
the A
hard?
side right now.
You know how hard it is to go all the
At
way
moment,
down
G2,
B,
they don't
clean,
have
and
to
kill
do
this
a
wall?
thing.
Like,
They
it's
have
such a
Jonah Joe
nightmare.
peeking over at
Especially with a
long,
fade comp.
spotting nothing
Like,
out.
you could use a lot of util
Massive
to get
angle
long
being
B
held
with a
from Leaf.
fade
Outlaw
comp.
again.
Like Sova, at
Definitely the
least you
player
can like
taking the most
recon here, or like a
advantage of
drone will see them far
This
back.
weapon right now in
Fade's a bit of a
America's
nightmare. You can clear
2025
close, but
has
then once
Art
you've done that,
unlocked.
you still can't get
Set
any
up very,
info on
very
anyone
well.
watching.
And the double swing just
Yeah, and the
doesn't
light
give them
armors
any
we're talking about.
catharsis. Leaf has 1 bullet for each of them. Jorgamo's going to give them some room here now. Let them trundle straight down Link.
Alright, Desp, let's see it.
And Razorvine does
I'm
nothing
in
to
for
catch
it.
him.
Especially against a Yoru
Just
and a Chamber.
another
Yeah, that's very
example
very
in a
true.
long line of them in kickoff so far.
Oh god, they're feeding him.
Again, guys.
Oh,
Oh, I love that. Okay, beautiful little high-low.
Done.
Zekin actually just swung that from the off angle. Right, so away we go. Outlaw to hand here for Narrate. He's picked that one up for 3 plays here for Sen. 17 seconds left in the round. They're going to go for the plant. Once again, clone whistles past. Narrate takes damage from God knows where. It's going to be Zekin to find Valen though. Trent is tucked in here.
Little
He can stand
gap.
in the safe zone though between those 2 salvos. But it needs to be
oh,
impactful.
hold up.
Beautifully done.
Hold up.
Sen Butler once
Damn,
more
strong
striking.
throw.
And Steltron is going to check water. Won't have enough time to wrap go towards Flowers.
Oh no.
Oh, Judgeable with the first
No,
enough, too fast,
dude,
second
I
too
feel
low
bad
on
for them.
HP.
Still, didn't matter if the defuse is at hand.
He can one-shot
Narrate
one.
is going to have to do it again. Feels like him against the world. Straight through the corner of the masonry.
Got
Jorgamo
the
goes
headshot.
down. Jonah is healthy though. Looking to get this to half. Narrate sees
Ooh,
it.
nice shot.
Through the jugular.
Good for him. Get some confidence on the
Another
board.
hard
Big
photo
round.
for Sentinels, but they breathe still.
Zekin out of
It's a really nice
thin air
shot.
manifests a round win from nothing.
Yeah,
less
literally
than
had to hit the
nothing.
head here as well.
3 versus 5. I was ready to go on a little diatribe about how Leaf is letting the game come to him yet again. And
Zekin
he's getting
did
these free
great to
kills,
make this
holding
doable.
angles. Well, he got his 2, but oh my god, man, how does Zekin bring that back? Outrageous. And it's putting G2 in a dangerous situation economically here with multiple players below 1K.
Yeah, just kind of mix everything up. We've been talking a lot.
Yeah, tour de force though here for Leaf.
That's
so
right.
Play similarly. Jorgamo pushed up here in A main yet again. Hunter's Fury comes out. So much of this early util. Oh,
Second, nah, you can't be doing this on your Yori walls. They're crazy, dude.
And here's that Steel Garden. G2 disarmed for the time being. They've got to give this space up.
We've got to use some kind of we've got to use some kind of util.
One of the crucial angles when getting back in. Bang stuck on default. Narrate far forward. Those two players have to go off, and there it gets the first.
Well,
Down to 33.
is the space enough?
Space up here over towards Flowers. There's nobody else there from G2. They're all trying to come in from secret. There's that retake wall coming down now. Narrate has the
War.
wrap. He has a golden opportunity to send this one out to the fences. It's just Valen standing. Now in the 1 versus 2, but this is carpeted in utility.
One to kill him.
Points of health. He'll go through the wall.
So we're so close. Okay, 2 in a row for Sentinels. 2 full loss bonus, hitting at what, 3-6? No, more, right?
After map 1.
What do they have, 800? Less actually, I think. I gasped because he pushed through the wall at the same time as him. They both pushed through the wall at the same time, didn't they?
Against Jonah. Mega impact.
And he just happens to call the 3-1 split between Flower and Secret. He knows he can get through there. That's instrumental.
Yeah, look at it. It's crazy.
Clutches things out.
Nice! Marsh, what a fucking... Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Well, we tried to cut that off as fast as we could.
Okay, and fast time that we kind of seen him like this. Actually having to timeout. I think they're at like 3-2, 3-6.
And at that,
So I think they have to low by.
More happy. Cherry on top that they got a couple ults out from G2, the Hunter's Fury.
I gasped like an aunt who's heard a swear word.
What?
Dude, that's so precise. What the hell? Who can buy 3 can't? Okay.
Cosmic Divide and an Armageddon. This is a situation for them where they can run away.
Okay, let's see what they got for the low buy.
Clean anti-eco here, though. Their money is certainly not out of the woods yet. A few players below 1K.
Honestly, goes kind of hard. That's actually true, man. Everyone's out here calling people Ankh, but honestly, Ankh's pretty underrated.
Comeback rate.
You're right.
So don't count Sentinels out if they come into the mid-round short-handed.
Yeah, we got a lot of ults.
Okay, looks like we are gambling on the A side for G2. Sen wasting pretty little time despite being into an anti-eco.
Sen will be happy that they don't have to deal with the shear here either. It was placed by Jonah P over towards the B link.
And this
so they'll be able to get into this site.
This clone gives them a lot, right?
Just going to go for the
they know the wall's not close, they know the wall's not deep. I don't like this Astra, or it worries me a lot. It gives you so much space on defense.
Sees Valen's head pop through the wall and instantly will puncture it.
Yeah, now they can just retreat like the spam.
Dude, the Yoros are crazy.
Only Leaf remains.
Zelsis does not take that gate crash seriously. He expects it to be cancelled, but has a reaction, of course, to whip around and take the kill. And all things considered, as far as anti-ecos go,
Both coaches talk during timeouts? Yeah.
There would have been a tough correction for Leaf to have made, and Zelsis will get out of the rounds.
This is the first time really in any maps that G2 have played in this tournament that they are not in the driver's seat early, that they are starting to feel the walls close around them. This is so dangerous. Now this is where Sen can run around in the run away with the half, excuse me, this next gun round.
Yeah, this is the round for sure. They get the op out. Look how low the money is. Like, Sentinels can actually get an insane score on this half. You can get like an 8 if they win this.
When you see that all of their players have thousands of credits at this point each. Early on, double initiator drones used. It was a Prowler into
yeah, they're doing good pressure. Smoke, drone in at the beginning.
And that's going
you can
to
send the clone to break the wall.
Towards B.
This is a classic setup, right? You've got your Yoru pushing A. And of course, the long
Yeah,
line
and this
being
is
held
nice
by
from
your
Leaf,
chamber
right?
with
He's
the
just
clone.
protecting the wall.
So
He's
Leaf has
shooting
to
the
give up
clone.
that
That's the
line
thing that
briefly.
breaks
The
it.
Raid just glides across
Yeah,
to
and the
crosshairs
Rate
for
feeling
Jonah.
confident to just swing this
Opportunistic
because Chamber's
posting
the one
there,
that
but the
normally
Professor
takes
gives him
that duel.
kill.
Just put the Chamber over towards B, gets some full sense of security over towards mid.
Senna thinking about art now. Trenton Valen with a pseudo high-low. They are going to filter their way in. Here comes the flash. That's turned off the line though with Sen.
A great shot. It did good damage.
Now they're going to be smoked off the situation. Caution to the wind.
They don't know about Jogamo, right? Or is he making sound?
But John found Trent.
Oh dear God.
His teammate and his back picked off, and they're not ready for the second. And Jog is waiting for them over on the A site. It's up to bang.
30 seconds left.
30 seconds to play. Spike is still over towards Link. And the TP
Very
across
convincing.
the side. Bang
This is a
goes
lovely
boom.
setup from
G2.
G2 though.
They silenced the
I
room.
like everything about this. This is really strong.
Drone there, just
The wall on B
and
and a chamber. What are you actually meant to do against them?
Another player won't be pushing out of this smoke, and Jonah has the perfect flank.
I feel like the Vice Chamber combo is so disgustingly strong. You got to default, but you kind of don't want to default against a chamber a lot of time, or it's hard to like push him back. And you can protect your wall so much. You have a flash sometimes that can get him aggro space as well. Like, it's so nice.
It's even again.
Economy now not in a safe spot for either
Only
team.
your attack that
And
gets
the
owned
ultimates not
slightly.
used on the previous round from Sen could pay dividends here. Zetshaw forced away by the stealth drone, doesn't want to get suppressed.
This is such a fast hit here through Link. Jogamo sees it coming though. Razorbine's going to slow them up. Flash as well to continue to hinder the attackers. Jog is going to set up behind him. He's going to go for this.
Big flash.
Flash
Oh, it's a big
the box,
flash.
but Sen don't want to bar of it. They're committed to the site fully
Dude,
now,
they have
but they're
no
on
map
top.
control. What do they call here?
Now, do they try to fight forward with the Nightfall or deal with
Guys,
Joel?
yeah, he had to go something.
The trench compactor. The walls start closing in.
Like, what are they meant to do? Where are they meant to look on site? I don't know about this one.
Has to do more than sell
It
vibes.
felt really
Sell a
weird.
dream.
Like,
Jonah Pre snuffs it out.
yeah, look at him here. I think they're just saying, like, guys, we had to hold on to one of these. Like, these two bailed on A main, they bailed on art, and no joke, there's 5 people on site into a 4-way crossfire. They cleared a bit of this to give them slight room. They should have probably fade-ulted it and taken that. But I think those two just fight A main, to be honest with you.
Play that so aggressively as well, fighting Sentinels as a unit, flooding back into the site. Just catching them all running forward, aside from John, who unfortunately lost that duel to Jojimo.
We're in for a fight here at A main, why both teams at least posture for it.
Both teams are strong
Jogamo's
A
gonna be
main
able to push
holds.
up at least. Gotta watch out for someone that spammed through the box. He knows he needs to get out. So Sen,
The double face Jogamo, yeah. The problem is I think they would have tanked the flash, but I think you're right. They had to just try and trade it out.
Second, getting all of the information. We'll find out for the rest of the team that G2.
Oh god, not another one of these ults.
Yep.
Thank god he doesn't have the Bucky.
timing off the garden comes in before Zekken confirms that they pulled off the site, so eventually it doesn't get actually that much value.
Oh, Merrick
Yeah, they got
swings
Astra
alone,
ult, they
trying
gotta
to
fight heavy
capitalize off of that
site.
Information goes down.
There's a Razorvine, says, oh, this is an awkward angle. However, there was an opening there
Oh
as
boy.
the clone was picked off.
Guys,
Gravity well catching 2 players. John's able to deal with Leaf, and it's going to be a big stack here. But Jonah Valen will get there. Everybody for G2
Nice.
involved with second. Holds it down.
Oh,
Can
he knows
make
where
it
he is.
third?
Gets the info on Trent.
big TP.
Good fake teleport. Backs out.
Ah, it's a
crashes it
really
off.
nice try.
Kansas is
Really,
another
really
Trent
nice try.
will come out
This
on
little
top.
damage
Consistent,
into
so
Astra
reliable.
sucks pretty
He'll
cool.
get the defuse.
Oh,
Have
he
to
just
tank
wanted
the
to
damage, or
hope
if
that
they
the
commit, they're
crosshair
going
would
to
have been
Astra
drawn
suck,
to
and you
that
know they're going
right
to
side
be
from Trent's
vulnerable.
point of view, but he's just too swift, and Zekken too low HP
Too bad.
to win out the 1 versus 3. Oh, battle of
tanking the shot.
yeah, that's a battle of 2 players that have been winning a hell of a lot of clutches for their respective teams.
My push pet. They're against Astra.
Trent brilliant there on Abyss. That's a bit of an inflection point that round, I've got to say. Sentinels here last round of the half.
Yeah, and it just came off the back of them
G2, of course, and a
losing
decent
around where they had
retake
no map
behind
control.
this cosmic divide.
Sentinels have, of course,
6 on defense, yeah, 6 on defense is good.
The last opportunity.
We were talking. It felt like literally about a minute ago I was talking about Sentinels maybe getting 8.
They'd
But
love to tie things up here. Maybe get Bang and Orb, have that cosmic divide ready
hello,
to
Lexi.
go.
What's up?
Valen has his for the defenders. Trent one away from the Hunter's Fury. All key little elements of this round to keep your eye on.
We haven't seen too many of these slower Sen rounds. And when they ended up finding nothing in mid and pivoted to be late. They were
Suspense, yeah, you hit me with a song.
Oh, Jorg also just flattened 4 of them, but that's just a detail, really. So
You have
is
to go
exploring
out
that
2
B side
days
of
in a
the map.
row. You like it?
Bit of overkill for just one drone, but
You lucky back in the
sending
mod
a message
basement
up
shot.
into, do
That's
not
fine.
come to B. Sentinels acquiesce.
Take it you didn't like it.
Trent gets a bit of info, just shock darts away, gets to safety. This is Sentinels trying to get through Art quickly into the A site. They've struggled in the post plants here. G2 have been so good.
The timing, oh,
Okay.
there's no way you're ready for that. Zelsis,
Nice shot.
Narrate's able to get away with it though. He does
Narrate's
take
having a
fair
good game.
chunk of damage in doing so. There's still no plant quite yet. Sen have not committed, but there's 33 seconds in the round. Cosmic now getting thrown up to waylay them even further. Sen have to make a
But
decision.
then you think they're going,
They're
okay,
slowing things down,
dude, they're
and
gonna,
G2
oh
are
boy,
falling
okay.
off. They're going towards B right now. The site is lighter.
Jogamo
Second
is ready
Cosmic
for a
Divide.
play. You'd imagine
They're gonna
he can
double
only
back.
get one here.
Map
Boy,
again.
all 3 of
Cut
them
up
ready.
here.
It's a great
And then
flash.
Jorg over the top
Wow,
lines,
it's a
one
great
has been
flash.
so good
Dude,
on
look at
these
this.
retakes.
Look at this plan
This
from them,
round,
though.
no
This
exception.
is similar to what I thought was going to
Finds
happen over
himself
towards B. There's
Put
just
G2
no
ahead
space
by
on
2
this
and a
one.
half.
Both sides displaying some great play at that A
Man.
site at times, but
See,
towards
some of the
end of
mid-rounding
half, it
could have
was
been
all
better,
G2
but it's so
flooding
hard in the
at
moment.
right moments together. Again, just displaying the fundamentals, the way that they're all able to push through this cosmic divide together. Off that flash from Joe. God,
Like it's just impressive. Like G2's mid-rounding, or just like whoever comes up with the plans. I'm not saying it's 100% Valorant, because it can honestly be any of them. It's so good. That felt like that was Jogamo leading that.
Goes to Bangkok. We'll see you in a moment.
MT, thank you so much for the prime. Thank you, thank you.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Is there a big difference whether you go to Bangkok as first seed or second seed? I would imagine so. First seed will play second seed at the beginning, so I will say that most of the regions have like pretty close between first and second seed. I would say first and second seed maybe matters more for the other regions, because it does feel like you want to dodge G2 a little bit. But yeah, it does matter. Champ points also? Yes, champ points also. That is very true. The Vitality comes? Yeah, I'll watch it one day this week. I was told to watch the other video. Read Death's message. Where are we at?
The 2 most brilliant IGLs in Americas are locked right now in Death's duel.
Death's
It's been Valen
stats
and
of
John
the
QT
match.
calling the shots across
Leaf
both of
hasn't
these two
used
maps. The
Leaf
first one, of course, looking
Leaf
very
hasn't used a
favourable for G2,
rifle
and
the
Sen had a
entire
great start
half.
here on Pearl, but
He
that momentum
hasn't
started
fired
to
a
peter
single
out.
bullet with a
The
rifle
two
the entire
IGLs who
half. He played
came
Headhunter in 2 rounds,
during
Outlaw 5 rounds,
essentially the
Operator
exact
4
same
rounds.
era, playing against each
and
other
1
in
round with the
challengers
ult.
in the Ascension finals a couple
Dude, he's
years
literally just
ago,
me
and
in
they're
ranked,
both
just
finding
trying
their
to
way
dodge
into the
using a
top
rifle.
of
That's
VCT
sick.
Americas.
Had a
That
few
next
shotguns in
generation
there,
of
and honestly,
the best we
got it
have
down.
in the region.
that's kind of
It's gonna
sick
be
though.
Sen City. A big pistol around here is a great way to make a
Honestly,
statement.
that's love the
yourself a
strat. I love the
staging
stat. Thank you for that.
Jorg just lazily walks on out there.
Dude, double pistol?
Bangers. Clean. And now Sen have been able to push up pretty nicely here towards Plaza. Trent just antics around the corner, gets rid of Celsius, makes it a 3 versus 3.
Oh, great stealth from Buck. I
Oh
mean,
god.
Leaf is just so sickening with the Headhunter. The amount of first bullet taps he gets, man.
Okay,
It's just no one
so trip
shooting like him.
behind
It's
gets
just the timing
triggered
as well,
by
so they
the
look to capitalise
second,
off
and
a
then he
stealth drone.
insta-pivots
John-
over towards here, so there
I
is
mean, the rest of
pressure
Sentinel,
here
they
at the
were home
moment.
free to find those picks.
And because of the chamber, he might think that he's
Jump
holding a
up
TP,
real
so
quick.
till
One
chamber
more
actually
can
like
Bang
clears
do. He gets
this,
his 2.
then
Gets them the
okay, this
advantage,
is
but
nice
Celsius
though from Leaf.
isolated.
Leaf clears
Time is
everything.
dwindling at the moment.
Now what
Trent
do
has
they
a
do?
recon cycled back
No
up.
Astra
That's going to
suck.
be really dangerous. Could go past the Nebula, maybe light somebody up.
No vision block also.
U2 just went towards clearing holes that G2 have given
There's
up.
so much to clear for Sen right now. Zekin's going to have to hit some Really quick headshots.
I've seen this before. I've seen this before from Zekin.
Yeah,
Pushing up for the
they just
post
can't win
plant
it.
towards long. He knows Valin is playing back there as well, but eventually it's just too much for him
Well,
to
it was
deal
looking
with.
great for Sentinels, but
And another here
dude, it's
pistol for
quiet
G2.
after that pistol.
Just as SEN were
Holy.
looking to even up the game.
You two got no fans. What is that?
Sadly for SEN, there's just too much to clear and
2-2.
not enough time
One on
once
every
they
map.
actually get onto the spike and they're hit by that grav well. Further delay. It's such a frustrating experience to have to defuse in that kind of situation. SEN are on the back foot. G2 in the driver's seat.
Wow, it's actually
A win
so
here
quiet
gets
there.
them
What
into the
happened?
grand finals, but even more importantly, it sends them straight to Masters Bangkok.
Yeah, it locks up that Masters stint.
Try for the first time to win an international trophy. Something their opponent in the server has done before.
Oh.
Something that they're still on a quest to achieve.
You know, they'd
Yeah,
also
gets
love,
all
I
the
think, to lift the
info.
trophy,
Leaf calls
win a
it. His team
tournament
can speed
domestically.
up.
Something that was tantalizingly out of their grasp last year.
Then we got John.
Right, well, the gamble for SEN. They see nothing over towards the B side of the map
He
here.
can't
It'll
do
be
much,
retake
dude.
for
Forms.
them.
This is the problem as well. Like on attack,
Upstrut
smoke
G2
into
with a
forms is a
straightforward A
nightmare.
plan
You
and some
can't
extensions
flood
for at
anymore.
least over towards
Like you used to be able to like flash floods.
Everything covered
Can't
at the
flash
moment
flood anymore
by
because you got a
G2
Sage
and
Slow on
falling
steroids.
back to main
It
just
decides
to
to do damage if you step
play
on it.
spam with the superior weapons. You have Jaw playing forward here, can take an engagement and go right back to main with the rest of the group.
Also that regen shield as well. Gonna top him back up. Means he's still good to throw down and brawl a little bit. Hang on. We're
Hang
at
on.
half. Zekin got off of it.
Hold
John
up.
goes, he doubles back.
Hold
takes
up.
another. John found two,
Everyone's
though, with the
low, but
classics.
it got half, right?
John dealt with and Jonah P needs to explode here. The spray is good though.
Oh my god, 2
To
bullets.
narrate. It's
My days.
Time not on
Did
his
they,
side, though, and definitely the
did they
better
all
weapon
played off
in
sight?
Jonah P's hands.
I mean, how are
That's
they
scary.
winning the spam battle with classics? I do not know. What was that? A hat trick from John? How did he get the last one? Just
That's
some
true of
player
any
that got
molly.
also
Ooh,
damaged,
I
not
don't
happy as
know
opposed
though.
to-
Name me a
Just got
molly
a
that
body shot in there.
slows
Definitely
and
need to see
damages
that on
and
the
lasts
replay.
and lasts
These
this long.
stand-down post plans are really supposed to
Like
not
it
be
does
favored
3.
I mean,
under the
that's an
pistol players.
awkward timing with the recon coming in after Valen's swing. So he goes down looking a
Like, I
little
think it
bit
lasts longer than
silly
Brim
from
Molly.
Sen's point of view.
For sure.
Listen,
And is
Sentinels
that
will
big?
definitely take
Yeah.
that. They'll be
I
happy to
don't
deal
think there
all
is
that
a. I
damage.
don't think
They've
there is
got
a
G2
comparison there
crashed
really.
by now.
Like what molly can you honestly
Yep, there you're
compare
right.
it to?
It's a little bit awkward. Although a little bit of half armor though.
Mines
there's still
don't do
plenty
damage
for
if you
that
don't
Outlaws to
move.
do, and
Yeah, but
Zekin can't get out in
yeah, I
time.
get what you're
Here
saying.
comes G2.
But
Two
who wants
swift
to?
on two,
No,
and
you
they're
don't want to
forced
be able
back
to
by
not move. That's
multiple
what I'm saying about
utility
fast
pieces from
flooding. Can't disrespect it.
Initiator John in tow. They
Gecko?
wanna lock
No, the
this down.
Gecko
They
one
look
doesn't
committed to
compare. I
anchoring
mean,
this.
like
They're not
size maybe.
fully retreating yet, but now backing off to safer positions. John jiggling for main as G2 cut noise.
Jonah's preempting a fast wrap here. Especially as SEN to have to stew right now, not being able to hear anything.
Yeah,
from
flood
G2
into
is
sight, but
tough.
you can't move. Like it kind of
And it's
defeats
just
the
a-
whole point.
A staggering syncopation of their tempo on this A side. It looks
Obviously
like
must
still
win round
plenty
for
to end there,
Sentinels.
Wyatt.
Feels like it doesn't even need to be said, but this is must-win for
Already
the
got the
Sentinels
attack
team.
all
With the
down,
economy
so
on
they
the
get an
line,
early
G2
info if someone
could get a
goes.
10 here. They have to win this out 4v4
They get a
on the
plant,
retake.
Fawns go down, they got a
Jaws able to
flash,
close
they
the
got
gap, get pretty
info.
close here inside that smoke, but has to respect potential spam.
Who's left?
Can't get into dugout though. As
How many
Narrate
smokes does
cause
Bang have?
Trent's gun to go loose. Jorg though will recover it. Narrate's pushed up pretty far there towards dugout, jump spotting this. A little bit of spray down through the wall, but he's unperturbed.
Now, John does have some missiles as well to get back in here, but they've got to go soon. They're waiting for Zelsis on this rotate. Jaw fighting forward.
Almost out of timing, but takes a bunch of damage. No time for the regen shield to get back. Jonah P. Good for owning the one, and Leaf is completely out of the picture here. There's going to be bodies upon bodies to try and get through towards stop this.
Okay, very nice.
Can't get there.
And they got Astro into next
With a
round.
defuse for John, bang for 3.
And there's that solid retake that Sen desperately needed. On account of Neri getting a spam kill through early, patient. They wait for Zelsis to make the rotate over to them in spawn, and then Jaw was exposed on sight. Great swings from Bang. And Leaf just out with the ideal spam weapon from main. The Outlaw there while the spike is being stuck.
And John sets it up by finding, what, 3 kills on that pistol round in the post plant with a spam through the smoke.
Now we can see some real emphasis on the ult orbs here.
Little
You have Trent one
1-3-1
away from the
default.
Hunter's Fury. And then you have Zekin and John over on Sen, one away from their ults respectively. They're getting up into A main, so John's going to get the Armageddon now. Oh, Cells is punished.
Yeah, they're emphasizing that mid-doors position a little bit more.
Yeah,
They just
that's
let
a
passively
rough
spotting
first
towards the
kill.
A side and didn't fight
And
for
we
the orb
got
at all.
Leaf taking a
And
lot
look
of
at
space
Bang.
over
You can
towards
tell
B.
He's feeling the pressure now. He's jump spotting. He wants to see where these players are coming from because he doesn't have the best info on B long. With Zolcis going down, that sheer wall is irrelevant.
Jorgamo ended up faking that gate crash down mid. But the jump spot was more than enough for Bang to see that single player up towards double doors.
Now Zekin right now does have a good position in A main that's allowing Sen to
Yeah,
try and
two
post up
people
towards
here.
B. Bang spotted
Got
out,
wall
dangerous.
spawns. Oh, it's a good
Trying to
ult.
get away now, it's started
Oh
down
wait,
in
they've
the
actually got to
open.
send it.
Exposed.
Alan
and
has to send it.
John QT sat back behind those smokes there, little gap in the
That guy is so fine. He just strolled over towards site. They used the ult behind him to force him into sight, and he just strolled in there.
To find a pick with the Armageddon, isn't able to do
They
so,
got their
and now
own
Jaws on
wall
his
as
late
well.
flank, Sen trying to push forward. Jonah on default.
God, everything's been thrown at him. Decayed down, sheer wall does come up, but Jonah still ends up getting the raid out of the game. And second, in what's a must-win round, look at the money.
Gilgamesh got a good flank, but it doesn't really matter.
For Sentinels now,
Yeah,
G2
I mean,
have
it's
a
done.
pretty clean round. Four
It's
guns
pretty
come
much
out of it
done.
for
They're
them.
gonna have to force
They
the
get
two
to
people that can't buy.
Unfortunately, Sen would have even benefited from some
Kaio
damage
Can,
being
thank
done
you
to
so much
G2
for the
there,
tier
with
1.
all the
Appreciate the
players
18 months.
basically on
Thank you,
effective
thank
0 in terms of the credits.
Gafito as well.
But
Wait,
now
I
the
said that
economy
right?
will begin
Gafito,
to
I
get
think.
bolstered a little bit. They have a lot of ults moving forward. Bang wanted to anchor so desperately. Bang as an anchor is really the hallmark of his play. That is where he excels.
Yeah.
But G2 hit him with a flood of
Rough
utility
game,
into
dudes.
the
They
back
look
halls,
strong.
the recon spotting him out into the gravel. It's just impossible to
Got so
navigate
many
around
ults.
that
There's so many
minefield.
people in
G2
light
has safe
armor again,
post-plan
and Leaf's just
theory.
here.
Behind this
Like,
one,
I'm
they
not
wanna play
sure you
as
can
Taiko
buy
protocol.
light armor against this team, man. Leaf was
That might be the plan, but
perma
there's of course
outlaw.
that initial vice util that does have to be respected.
They want to ensure they get to 11. Center trying to stop them with a force buy, by the way. They've been
Oi, relax. We don't need to be bringing these strats out. we don't need to bring these strats out, man. Chill
They've got
out.
2 guns left for Sen.
Jesus, let's call over towards heaven. You got a little gap where they can't hear you. That's sick, dudes.
Now you're in that post plant.
Oh my
Sentinels
goodness, that
just
was
forcing for the
awesome.
rest of the game at this rate. Narrate finds the one, but Jorgamo has been tearing them to shreds one by one. A Jaguar unleashed. And Narrate doesn't have the bullets to get him out of this
Well,
one. 4 for Jorg,
There
11
goes your
for
force
G2.
by, and that is a lovely
Frowns for
strat.
Sin City.
Respect
said
whoever
it
came up
prior,
with that
but
one.
For Jaw, this has been his best
He
series
checked all of
so
Elbow
far.
before he did
Picks
this,
it up,
right? Oh my god,
has the
that's sick.
Leaf-like stat line
So,
with
so
20
sick.
kills at the moment.
Would this be Leaf's first map without 20 kills or
It
more?
would be his first.
Oh my god, look at
That
that.
is just
That's
so,
so cool.
intelligent. Circumventing the cosmic divide and Bang not getting the audio cue. He pops out, gets the kill.
The variation of the
drops
K-Corp
down.
strat,
This
yeah,
guy
dude,
is so
if it's the
sick.
first time
And
it's
that
ever
on
been
the screen,
used,
Josh
it's
Arteta,
good for it.
G2 coach, he spoke before
Like you're
even their
good for
first
a
game
a
about this
a
edition
round
of
win when
Jaw,
you do it.
which everyone was looking forward to. How
Oh,
he is such a different player
beasts.
from
Confirmed
the G2
beasts.
core. He pushes the pace. He will go for the wild plays like that. While the rest of them
They'll get
traditionally
antied. Yeah,
more
but they just don't
of a
need to do it again.
conservative
Or they
approach
just
to the
fake it
game.
and then just
But with him
TP
on
over
the
towards
team,
elbow, and you
Josh
think
has
it's going to be in
found that they can
heaven.
be dynamic in the
Where are you-
pace
where are
that
you
they're
meant to
playing
play,
at.
though?
They can have their trademark slow
meant to go
rounds
heavy elbow,
that
it's
we
gonna
saw
get owned
on
as
Abyss,
well.
where they dismantled the aggressive efforts from Sen, but they can push the pace now like that. They have the X factor.
And it doesn't cloud their identity.
Is it not
I
like,
mean,
not
Jorgamo
like a
definitely
skill
wasn't
gap?
compatible with the
Nah,
G2 of
it's
last
not a
year.
it's not a
But both
skill
Jorg and
gap.
G2
It's
have
just
met
like
in the
a.
middle, created something completely
It's
different.
just like
And it's
they're
resulted
just way
in
too
this
polished as a team.
team that
Like
is
this is
at
what you're
the
seeing
moment
from G2
defined by
here. You
excellence,
expect from
all
like
out to win 6
champs.
maps in a row, not dropping a single
I
one.
don't know
2
how they
rounds
look
away
this good this
from making
early.
it, again, not just to the grand final, but
It's
to
really
the first
scary.
Masters tournament of the year.
And Wyatt, this just isn't particularly close right now. Abyss wasn't either.
Sen risked it all on that last buy. They forced into it with 2 stingers. That's resulted in an eco round here. 4 sheriffs among them.
Fast
Maybe-
push up B.
Maybe
It's
some
'cause the
ultimates
core
if
stuck
they get a couple
together, for sure
headshots can
helps.
Turn the tide.
There's the flash. He's got to get up that line. Oh, no escape. That Teho Yutil's going to lock him in here. I like that.
Okay, but he spots so many.
Themselves an outlaw.
They do get a gun. They get a gun, they get an orb, they got some good ults for this one. They need to win this. They're so far away rotate-wise, so you'd imagine they kind of play for time, but then at the same time, they have Astra ult, so maybe only Astra could play main. Yori's going to spot them all.
Okay, Zekken's going to see all of this now. Can he radio it back
Okay.
efficiently? Zelsa's with that recovered outlaw. Trent now realizes he's going to be in a bit of danger if he sticks around. John gets there with the Sheriff. Zekken with the rapid's not good enough. Trent
Ow.
for 4. Hang on, where did he come from?
Ow.
One away from the ace here is Trent, and he's waiting for Zelsas to walk right on up.
There's a little bit of like cohesion though. It can be way better, right? Like if you're actually doing this properly, like the fade should ult, and then once the fade ult is hit, then you go out of your ult, then they don't hear you. Like the fade ult's like here. They still haven't been hit by it yet, and they hear him TP. They know he's on site. They could maybe combo some of the stuff better, but I mean, look at this stuff that's going on as well.
Change the complexion of that late round. He had to go down there, and if he does, that should be a Sentinels win. They would have been back in the game.
Sentinels, they just there's just too much new stuff going on for them to be this level. They're getting out mid-round a little bit. I feel like they're getting out everything, honestly. Oh my goodness.
Jorg's already deep. He's real deep. Will he stick it into halls? He does. He gets behind advice util. So they have a mole. There is an imposter among us.
Wow, Leaf is actually pushing.
He has a
up.
rifle. Despers, is this his fast rifle in the game? In the map?
Still guarding. It's got to be Jorg on his own here behind this cosmic divide. At some point, G2 have to intervene.
That's his fast rifle. It's crazy.
In fact,
Let's see your rifle.
now G2
Oh
wanna
my
come
goodness.
back,
Well, he's never buying one again. Oh, oh god. Oh dear god. Not like this. That is so much damage done, dude.
But it's not enough, not yet.
Good stun.
Trying to be stunned up by that special delivery in the meantime.
Oh, it's close.
the defuse
Okay.
goes
I was gonna say it's
down.
close timing-wise.
Life
Let's count it down.
still for Sen.
Perfect stun from John, and they
Buys a
really,
rifle
Sentinels were just
first
able
time,
to
gets
circumvent
stolen by the
those late
Visor.
positions from G2,
Yeah,
smoking
that's
it off,
enough.
fighting forward on the site. Sure, you know, Valen makes an attempt late. That second player coming in from that angle, but at that point, numbers overwhelming for Sen.
And now this is where Sen, despite this being a very dangerous situation, go back to what worked for them so well on this map against Loud. Get that, you know, A main control, leave Zekken there quite
Okay.
often.
Like we said, 5 chances and probably
Work the B side too.
fancy
Five
G2 for this one.
opportunities for
We got a
G2 to
Yor
close
holding over
this out.
towards B. Anyone
Get
one
to
shot?
Masters.
Tren is
Can
one
Sen
shot.
make this comeback a reality? Zekken push forward, excuse me, has to. Oh my god, Trent is just
Hit him with the fast,
too
missed him with the
accurate with
second, and then
Hunter's
worked out where he
Zelsis
was
is
for
a
the
steaming pair
fast.
of shoes, that's it.
Oh my.
Zekken was forced off the line,
Go
but the
on, man.
clone hasn't had an impact in this round. The beat presence for G2 is minimal as they have pivoted
Chat, am I losing my mind, or
to
is
an A main
this
that was
Astra
uncontested,
Circle bigger than the others?
to a site that's only being populated by Bang. And he's about
It
to
is,
get
right?
real busy.
This might just be another fantastic call from Valen to close out the game, hitting the site with only one
Think I
player.
need sleep? No, dude, I'm telling you,
This is
it's
too much to
wider.
deal with. Bang feeling like Narrate from that first map, all on his own. An island that is covered by the G2 tsunami.
Everyone
Now
off
we
site?
fall back to the post-plant positions. G2 don't have any deep site positions. No one at dugout. All playing from A main, and a late wrap here through Art should come.
Oh, and Leaf gets the kill onto Zekken. They have post-plant utility as well. Shots exchanged.
Goes
Wow.
slow. John QT managed to hit that big
Okay.
140 shot, and Narrate's able to move up
Just
there.
4
chase
more of
Art.
them.
The late flank is thwarted. Here's the C's. No one caught in it, and Jorg
4 more of them
It
still.
had to be him. Narrate
Okay, dude, they
tries
smashed them.
Can't do it.
Oi,
G2
that's
is more
impressive.
than just
They
a
are
statement. G2-0.
really,
It's a lifestyle,
really
baby.
drilled.
This team is just simply
Okay, Bangkok for G2.
excellent. 6 maps won in a row.
Scary team.
A whole